Come and listen to a story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolks said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is the place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars.
A Beverly Hillbilly. Predict. Go on. I predict. Doggone it.
You're wasting your time, Jethro. That ain't no crystal ball, and you can't see the future in it.
Could if the blasted goldfish would get out of the way.
You've got rocks in your head. I say nobody can read fortune.
Well, you sure can't. You can't even read the paper very good.
That's lucky for you, I'm a lady.
Wait till my real crystal ball gets here. I'll show you I can predict things, you dumb old turkey brain.
Well, I predict something right now. You're going to get hit so hard, you're going to have a 6-foot neck.
Oh, yeah! What's going on here? Well, you know that genuine simulated plastic crystal ball I sent for a couple weeks ago? Well, Ellie says that even when that gets here, I won't be able to see the future in it.
There's just one way to find out. Go get it off the hall table.
It come? Hot dogs!
Wait,
Look out, Granny!
Here's us, Granny. Oh!
Hey, witless young'un, stay on your own side of the hall.
You all right, Granny?
Of course I'm all right. Who's that fella sitting at the table with you?
I think you better sit down until your eyeballs stop spinning.
Where was they going in such a hurry? It's the first time Jethro ever run that fast away from the kitchen.
He sent for a fortune teller's crystal ball in the mail, and it came today.
How can Jethro see the future? Most of the time, he ain't sure where he's been.
Well, if one accounts for anything, he's going to see it in widescreen and color.
Funny thing, though. Here lately, I've had a notion that old Lottie Pulver back home is going to birth a set of twins.
Huh? Well, Pulver's been married for 30 years without having a young'un. Even their rabbits don't breed.
I know it's silly, but I even seen what she's going to name them. Luther and Alice.
Uh-huh. Where'd you see all this, in the bottom of your jug?
It's here! It's here! My genuine plastic simulated crystal ball come from Swami Herman.
That's the paper from back home, Ellie?
Yes, ma'am. It's the Bug Tussle Times Tribune Journal and World Report.
Well, let me read the headlines. I want to see how many folks come to church last Sunday. Great Holly Woggle Dixman Jug. Saints alive in both my jugs. Hello!
What's that radio? Something you read in the paper?
Well, there's nothing that odd popping in here. Well, even the headlines is just, Lottie Pulver has twins.
See, I got the power. No other way that I would have known that Lottie was going to have twins 4 days ago. A boy named Luther and a girl named Alice.
Granny, somebody probably told you.
I couldn't have known she was expecting. I ain't had a letter from home in months. I predicted it, right out of the blue.
There must be a reason.
Of course there's a reason. I'm a seer. You know what they say about the seventh daughter of the seventh daughter?
Yeah, but you ain't one.
That's probably why it took so long for the power to show up.
All right, I'm not going to spoil your fun.
What fun? I'm a doctor, not a fortune teller. You give me my bat wings and my newt eggs and my spider webs. I don't want nothing to do with this black magic.
Just forget it.
I can't. It's a gift, a responsibility. I gotta use my future predicting powers for the good of all mankind.
Well, how about starting with me and predict when we's gonna eat lunch? I can't even find that out from this danged old jip.
You're wearing my best bath towel.
I figured it'd help if I wore a turban like Swanee Herman.
And my favorite Don't you know that them's real diamonds and rubies? Cost 95 cents.
What you know, Granny? If they was real, they cost at least $3.
I got a vision. I'm seeing the future. It's you, Jethro. You're going on a journey.
Not until you fix me something to eat.
A long journey.
I don't believe in that fortune telling no more.
Jethro.
Hold on. I think I'm getting another vision. Yeah. I predict we're going to have a visitor.
You don't say. When?
Soon. Hear that? It's come true. Now wait. I'll see if I can predict who it's going to be.
You, Mr. Clampett, Granny.
It's Miss Jane.
You know.
A voice told me.
Howdy, Miss Jane.
It's you. I was right.
I don't understand.
I've been given the gift of prophecy. I predicted that you'd be you.
Granny thinks she can foresee things. She guessed some woman back home was going to have twins and what their names would be.
I did not guess. It come to me.
Well, then you're a prognosticator.
Save your insults. I didn't ask for this power.
I never believed in fortune telling.
I never believed a chicken come out of an egg, neither, till I seen it happen. Wait. I got a prediction for you, Miss Jane. You is going to be getting a raise from Mr. Drysdale.
Yes, he'll hit the ceiling when I ask for one.
He's going to hit something else. The jackpot. He's going to get a lot of money. Whoops! I'm seeing another vision.
I think you've seen enough for one day.
This one's about you, Jed. You is going to settle down with a beautiful lady. She's going to raise your children and take good care of you.
Okay, Granny, that's all.
There, don't stop me while I'm hot. I'm getting another vision. This one's about Ellie. She's going to have 7 young'uns. Oh.
Granny, Alberta Bradshaw's on the phone, long distance. You can get it yonder.
Isn't she the lady from back home you call Big Mouth?
Yeah, I've been having Ellie try to reach her. You'll go get some coffee whilst I tell her about my gift.
Granny, I wouldn't spread this around.
I want everybody in Pikes County to know. That's why I'm telling Elverney it's a secret.
All right, Granny, but tell her to get somebody to steady the ladder.
The ladder.
Yeah, first thing old Big Mouth does with a secret is climb up on her roof and holler it out.
Fiddle's ready?
I'm hungry enough to eat anything ain't moving.
Park your carcass.
Granny, Ellie said you've been moping around ever since you talked to Big Mouth Bradshaw.
Elverney had told me about Lottie Pulver going to have twins and what they was going to be named. He called me 3 months ago. I forgot.
Well, I'm sure it's hard to remember one piece of gossip out of the flood of hogwash old Big Mouth pours out.
The worst part is that when I talked to her this morning, I started bragging up a storm about my predicting powers.
Granny, I hope you've learned your lesson about fortune telling.
I have. And the next person who mentions it is going to wish he had walked into a barn full of bobcats instead.
Is Fiddle's ready, fellow fortune teller? I've been trying to see something in this crystal ball for so long, my eyes feels permanent crossed. At least I ain't been making predictions willy-nilly like you, Granny.
Boy.
You not only said that I'd be taking a journey, but, let's see, that Ellie Mae was going to be having 7 young'uns, and then there was a prediction for Uncle Jed, and Mr. Drysdale and Miss Jane. Well, you was spitting them out like watermelon seeds. What was that noise? Somebody dropped something?
Yeah, my skiff.
Well, at least your eyes are straightened out.
This crystal ball has still got to go. Now it's done give me a headache.
Granny, remember your prediction about me going to have 7 young'uns?
We ain't talking about that no more.
Well, now Granny can be happy again, because it's come true.
What?
I'm a mother.
Well, Ellie, somebody must have heard about all your critters, because you sure got you some foundlings.
Oh, no, sir, I think they found out.
Jed, do you realize what this means?
Yeah, it means now we got pretty near 30 dogs on the place.
No, I'm a seer. I really predicted these, for sure.
You said Ellie was going to have 7 young'uns.
Well, they's young. And there's 7 of them.
Yeah, that's true.
I have got powers. I gotta call Miss Jane. Then I'm gonna call Big Mouth Bradshaw and get her to holler a retraction.
Chief, the strangest thing just took place at the Clampett.
At the Clampets, what else can you expect?
No, this...
Wait. Now,
They found 7 puppies on their front porch.
Miss Hathaway, I just took a tranquilizer to hear that. Do you know what they cost?
Granny predicted them.
10 cents apiece!
Listen, remember I told you Granny predicted those twins and what they'd be named? Now her prediction for Ellie has come true.
Really? Say, that's more than a coincidence. What did you say she predicted for me?
But you would get a lot of money. But I wouldn't count on it. Oh, there have been some examples of successful prognostication. However... Chief?
Works fine, Pa.
Way they're eating, they remind me of 7 little Jethros.
How's my darling little puppies doing? Are they getting enough to eat?
Well, yes, Granny. Pa made him this here contraption.
Sort of a makeshift mama.
Well, take good care of them. They's proof of my powers.
Did you tell Elverna Bradshaw about him yet, Granny?
No, her line was busy. And I don't have to be a fortune teller to know what she's talking about. Me.
Well, you get through to her. She's got to stop blabbing long enough to put some food in her mouth.
Not Elvern. She stays on the phone and takes her meals what you call intravenously.
Should I try again, Granny?
No, I will. And wait till I tell her about me predicting them little rascals. Her tongue will be sticking out like a pump handle. Better give that little fellow on the end there some more milk.
Why, dassum, Granny. The fellow at the pet shop told me to...
Me? You mean you went out to the pet shop to get them pups to leave on the front porch?
Well, I just really wanted Granny's predictions to be right.
You're sweet, darling. But now I'm back where I started from. Wrong.
I just wanted to cheer up.
I know, Willie. Sometimes even the milk of human kindness turns sour.
Hey, finally getting a vision in my crystal ball. It looks like Granny.
Yes, wrong.
It talks, too. And kicks, too. Boy, that's realism.
And be a big dodo.
Doggone, I thought I was finally seeing something. I can't make no prediction with this thing.
You're better off. If you ain't made any, you don't have to worry about them coming true.
That don't worry me. If I could just come up with a prediction, I'd make it happen.
Huh?
Who know the difference?
Nobody. But don't you go to fixing no phony fortunes.
Oh, I won't, Granny.
I'm gonna be the only phony fortune fixer in this house. Jed, wait a minute.
I thought you'd be in bed after the shock of finding out it was Ellie brung them puppies.
I'm pretty near over it.
Good. Then you won't be needing this misery chaser I brung you.
I said pertinent. There's still a thimbleful of shock hanging on.
Well, if you wasn't in shock before you swallowed that, you're going to be now.
That's the real old stuff. Been aging since yesterday.
Well, anyway, I'm glad to see that you give up fortune telling.
Yes, sir, Jed. No more predicting from me.
Good.
Leastways, not until the ones I just made come true.
Granny.
Well, I only missed 2 of them. I still have a chance with Miss Jane's raise, and Mr. Drysdale getting some money, Jethro's journey, and you getting married.
Not as much chance as a cricket in a hen house.
You sound just like Elverna Bradshaw. And by now, all of Pikes County. I think I'm an old fool, but you'll see.
I don't think you're an old fool.
Oh, yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You do, too.
I don't either.
Well, then say it.
I don't think you're an old fool.
Oh, so you ain't so sure, huh? Well, I'll show you. Them fortunes I told is gonna come true.
There's the fortune teller. You little Nostradamus. I've heard about your prediction that I'm going to get a lot of money.
It's gonna come true.
You any idea when?
Yeah? First, you gotta do me a little favor.
Oh, I'll do anything. Cheat, lie, steal.
Just give Miss Hathaway a raise.
What? I don't know. I never... All right, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll give her a 50-cent a week raise.
Ain't you being a little over generous?
Indeed I am. And she'd better not come around 10 years from now hitting me up again.
Well, just so she gets it. 1 prediction down, 3 to go.
Now, about my prediction.
Oh, yeah. I said you was going to get a lot of money, and Granny is never wrong. Here's $5. That's all I got. 2 down and 2 to go.
This is all I get from the prediction of a lousy $5?
I only guarantee results, not satisfaction.
Granny, I won't take this. I was supposed to get a lot of money.
That is a lot of money. Why, back home with $5, you can buy enough land to live off of and enough moonshine to make living worthwhile.
If you want that prediction to come true, just give me the name of some good common stock.
You mean like pigs?
Business stock. One that's going to go up in price.
How do I do that?
Well, just pick one out of the stock exchange listing. With your ability to see the future, I'll make a killing.
Yeah, I'm afraid it's going to be me.
What are you two doing eating in the dark?
Oh, this is what you call a squeegee board.
Well, I don't care. You can turn on a light to eat it.
Don't eat it. This pointer spells out the future. It's easier on the eyes than that crystal ball, and a lot faster, too.
Who says? We've been sitting here for 20 minutes now, and yet I ain't moved.
If that's paint on that table, you better move and fast.
I had to use a table, Uncle Jed. This pointer needs a flat, smooth surface.
When Granny sees that paint, she'll put that kind of a finish on the seat of your pants.
But this paint will wash right off.
Jed! Oh, Jed!
Then you better start washing. Granny.
Oh, I thought you was out back. One of my predictions come true.
Well, is that so?
Yeah, Miss Jane, she's going to get a raise. I got to go call her.
Well, don't rush off. I want to hear about it.
Well, I talked to Mr. Drysdale, and his prediction is going to come true. I told him about a business stock to buy, and he says it looks like a dandy. Jed, if you want to dance, ask me like a gentleman.
I want to hear about the stock. How's you going to make money on it?
It's simple. You buy it now, and when it goes up in price, you sell it for a profit.
Well, what if instead of going up in price, it goes down?
It can do that?
Well, they tell me.
I better go warn Mr. Drysdale. I don't think he knows.
Well, Granny, wait.
Jed, this is no time for dancing. There's a prediction at stake. Besides, maybe it's because we're on the grass, but your waltzing is sure going downhill.
Paint all over my table. Where's my hickory switches? I'll take the bark off and both of you.
Hey, don't come off. I told you to bring the watercolor.
Well, it was watercolor. Blue, ain't it?
Get on the truck and drive till I get Granny cooled off.
Hey, thanks, Uncle Jed. I'll never forget you for this.
Here they go.
They're taking a little trip.
Why, I'll be... Jed, that's my prophecy. It's come true. I predicted that Jethro and a beautiful girl would be going on a journey.
But you said a long journey. I told him just to drive around till you cool off.
That'll be a long journey, believe me.
That way. Congratulate the Wizard of Wall Street.
Also known as the Boob of Beverly Drive. Your broker called and told me you had bought 10,000 shares of Dynaspeed Transport Company.
Right. Granny selected it for me. I bought it for 10 cents. I think I'll sell when it gets to be $100 a share.
Did you bother to find out what Dynaspeed Transport manufactures?
No, but Granny hasn't been wrong yet. Now, what do they build? Monorails, rockets, supersonic transports?
Stagecoaches. And they haven't made a profit since 1805. In fact, they haven't made anything since 1805. Drysdale's office? Oh, yes, Mr. Rogers. It's your broker. I'm afraid he can't come to the phone now. He's He's crying. It's what? It is. Well, of course, I'll tell him at once. It's Chief Dynasty Transport is up 3 points a share. Somebody bought the company for $1.5 million.
Granny was right. I made a fortune. Hello, Mike. Yeah. What sucker would pay $1.5 million for a stagecoach company, eh? J.D. who?
Chief!
No! You don't need to spell it! I'm glad to get the company, Mr. Goodman. Who knows, with all this small talk, maybe the stagecoach is due for a comeback. I'll have Mr. Drysdale call you tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you, Jed.
Well, at least now Mr. Drysdale won't suffer on account of your fortune telling.
I'm quitting Winters. 3 of my last 4 predictions come true.
Which one didn't?
The one that you was going to settle down with a beautiful lady, and she was going to raise your children and take good care of you.
Looks like that one come true, too. That beautiful lady is a perfect description of you.
You're sweet, Jed. Now, if I could just get Alverny to clear my name with the folks back home.
Well, telephone her and tell her to come in, shout it out.
I already tried. But Minnie on the switchboard at Bug Tussle says she ain't taking no calls since she come down from the roof this morning.
What's the matter? She lose her voice?
No, her foot. She fell off, broke her leg, Ned's collarbone, and 3 jugs of cider that he was selling to the crowd.
Now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is. Set a spell. Take your shoes off. Y'all come back now. Here?
This has been a Film Waste presentation.